Alright, on to match 2. Another very interesting match. The Ginyu Force versus the Saiyans. Now, the Saiyans are, I think, one of 2 top-ranked members in the league, teams in the league now, 6-1.
No, I think they are the strongest team. I don't think anybody
No,
else.
I think there's one more that's 6-1. I can't think of who
nobody else has their record.
Oh. Yeah,
Team
okay.
Cold, the Booze, and Team Muscle.
All 5-2. Right, so the strongest team versus the Ginyu Force, who is arguably one of the strongest teams. They have 2 losses to their record, but it's always impressive to see them fight. Huh?
3, actually. They're 4-3.
Gosh, I don't have the chart in front of me, and I have no memory, so... I'm an initiate. Leave me alone. Let's get it on.
Just giving people information, you know.
But if Jace decides to do... now, one thing will be interesting to see is I put up a test for the Ginyu Force with Birder as with the Trunks AI, and he was quite impressive. I mean, quite impressive. Yeah, so we'll see if that makes a difference in this fight here. But a tall order taking down the Saiyans.
It is. I think the Saiyans they have a 6-win streak at the minute, haven't they? Because they lost the first game of the season.
Indeed, and I have to point out,
they won all the rest.
I have to point out again, Saiyans. You quoted a team build from an earlier week where Vegeta and Nappa had 6 points, so I had to take off one thing for each. I think one was Fighting Spirit, the other one was I don't remember. But basically, I took off the Fighting Spirit for Vegeta because I thought you wanted Rising Fighting Spirit more because that gives you a better advantage at the beginning. And then for Nappa, I took off I think Unleash Key or something. But yeah, so you had 6 points up there, so I had to reduce it by 1. Still, you did that once before, and it didn't really seem to hurt you much, so...
That doesn't seem to hurt them at all this season. They're hugely impressive.
Indeed, indeed. And this is actually kind of a nice grudge match. Because
yes, it is, yeah.
If you know anything about the show, the Ginyu Force were always hating on the Saiyans, and this is a chance for the Saiyans to show that they are the elite.
Well, so far in the season, they have proved to be the elite.
They have, yeah.
The only people they haven't managed to beat, of course, are their masters.
Ooh, touche, touche. Nice, nice little jab thrown in there.
Thank you. What little I know about the show, that was about the extent of my knowledge.
Oh, and it connects! Dirty Fireworks! An impressive ultimate from Vegeta. For 12,000 points of damage, and that's good. You have to... Oh, and Rakum's Eraser Gun connects as well for 9,000 points of damage.
Good God.
And considering how hard Rakum is to take down, I think Vegeta's doing a pretty good job.
Vegeta is doing a very good job. He's done pretty much equal damage to the amount he's received. And that Rakum has that extra health bar.
And it's always interesting to see these teams go at it because they have so many parallels. They all wear Frieza armor. They all have scouters, and they all have a member with an extra bar of health. Rakum and Nappa.
Yeah. That is very true. But Rakum doesn't seem to be staying alive as much, although Dende's healing, given the fact that he hasn't taken damage in a little while, is making a small difference.
It is indeed, and he is pulling ahead. I mean, extra bar of health or no, he is pulling ahead in this fight.
No, he is ahead in terms of the amount of damage he's dealt as well.
And they're both charging. I love Rakum's charge. It's like he's boxing, like he's weaving. And a Gallic Gun, fully charged Gallic Gun connects! And again, Vegeta being rather impressive, again, considering who he's up against. And, but he needs to tag out now.
Ouch. He does need to tag out, you're right.
Oh man, and Rakum feeling...
my screen share froze briefly. I had absolutely no idea what was going on.
Rakum feeling the effects of his slower power charge due to his Blast 1 move. Oh, he connects, he misses with the rush attack and manages to take Vegeta out. Whew.
Well, Rakum's still got about 2 bars of health left.
Whoa, and in comes in Nappa. That's
Wow.
an odd mix. Well, you know, the computer's trying to change up old switcheroo. But this is an interesting fight. I was actually hoping to see this fight, Nappa versus Raccoon.
It would have been a very interesting starting fight, actually.
Oh, and Nappa's ultimate connects for 11,000 points of damage.
Ooh, jeez.
And Raccoon does his ultimate. Does it connect? It connects!
Wow, this game's full of ultimates.
Isn't it? Wow, and these two are just like unleashing everything they got on each other.
Like a super explosive wave, right?
Yeah, exactly. Like a super explosive. I'm surprised they didn't destroy the planet, actually. Normally it does.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Oh, Raccoon's doing really well against Nappa.
He is. That ultimate.
Given that all the damage, given that all the damage he does now is pretty much extra for the Ginyu Force.
Yes, indeed. His Blazing Storm from Nappa connects and takes Raccoon out.
Oh.
And in comes Berta.
So Ginyu Force is about what, a bar in the lead?
Yeah, I'd say 2 bars in the lead right now.
Oh, right.
And a nice mock attack from Berta. Oh, you know what's brilliant in the test match? When he fights Chase, he says Chase owes him a space soda. It's awesome. You owe me a space soda!
Oh, wow. So is Berta actually on the Trunks AI for this?
Yes, he is. And as I said, he's very impressive with the Trunks AI. It makes sense. I mean, I'm surprised they didn't try this out sooner. I mean, even in the description of the Trunks AI, quick, fast attacks. It concentrates on fast
pretty
attacks.
Much designed for Berta.
Yeah, Berta, exactly. It's like, they should have just called it the Berta AI. Wow, and a nice dodge by Nappa, saving himself from what would have been certain death.
He still needs to tag out though. He's got virtually no energy and almost no health.
Oh, and down goes Nappa. Didn't dodge that time.
That was overkill. You didn't need to do that.
Yeah, that was a bit of an overkill. Oh, nice little dodge battle going on there. And, yeah, the Ginyu Force is pulled into the lead pretty heavily here. They're up ahead by almost a whole man. Because
and most of the Ginyu Force are still pretty strong. We've seen a definite improvement in Gildo, I think.
that is true, yeah. Which, by the way, I have to apologize, Crow. I did not put him in his alternate costume. I forgot to do that, but, you know. That aside, Gildo, he's still the weakest Link, but he's getting there.
Yeah.
And he's still leagues above
Ginyu. He's still the weakest Link, but he's not as awful as he was.
And he's not Captain Ginyu.
No, he's not Captain Ginyu. Although Crow was saying earlier that he was considering trying Captain Ginyu in the pre-season of Season 3.
Really?
He was saying in the chat earlier.
Well, you know,
changes in
it would be worth doing because because we never got to see how Captain Ginyu fought with custom abilities. And as a point in fact, in the Season 1, King Vegeta was almost laughable. In Season 2, with custom abilities, he's been a very strong player for the Saiyans.
Yes, he has. He has been. He's certainly not been as awful as he was last season. So, it seems like all of the leaders last season were incredibly awful. So,
any plans to try out King Cold in the preseason?
It's funny actually. I was thinking about it this morning, wondering whether it would be worthwhile, and I may do so. I'm not hugely pleased with the way Metacool has been performing.
Well, but you've also been trying a lot of experimental stuff with Metacooler. Ultimate Body, and then...
Yeah, that's true.
It's like every single week he's had such a drastically different build. It's like you're just like throwing out ideas and hoping one of them will stick on the wall.
Yeah, that is pretty much what I've been doing. I've not been quite certain what to do with him.
Wow, a brilliant defense from King Vegeta using the defensive Blast 1 explosive wave to block Berta's ultimate.
Wow, Berta does need to tag out though.
He does, but,
he's still doing
look how impressive he's been. He's taken down, he finished taking down Raccoon, I mean Nappa, he almost completely took down King Vegeta. Very impressive display from Birder.
So who's the Saiyans got left? Is it just Bardock? What?
Just Bardock.
Wow.
And they have almost 2 full players on their own.
The wings.
Oh, and King Vegeta goes ape.
It's a bigger target. Is it a bigger target, or is it just as easy for him to dodge?
No, well, it's kind of half and half. Apes can do the quick dodge, but it's still a bigger target. You know what I mean? It's still, you have to move more to dodge a beam or something like that.
Yeah, that is true.
And a smart move from Goldo. And yeah, it's another thing too. It's a bigger target for things like the barrage attacks, because more of them will hit you. Oh, a tag in, and wow! A brilliant combo from the Saiyans. Bardock tags in and does the ultimate before Goldo even knows what hit him.
Wow. I would go almost as far as to say that Bardock's one of the scariest players in the league.
He is. He definitely is. And it's weird too, because he's kind of quiet. You don't think, when you think top players in the league, you don't think Bardock, but you have to.
No, you do. You sort of think Jace or Broly or
Rayleigh,
or someone from Team Muscle. Yeah. Well,
Rayleigh's been at like the top. I honestly don't think Rayleigh's dropped below the top 4 in this entire season.
No, I don't. No, I don't think so. There seems to have been a certain sort of 3, maybe 4 players, you know, Mecha Frieza, Jace, and Rayleigh that have been in the top, you know, sort of 5, 10 slots.
That's true, and then Super 17 will pop in and out of there, yeah. It's bad move, Bardock.
Very interesting to watch.
Bad move, Bardock.
Silly Bardock. But Ginyu fought for about a little bit. I was going to say about only a bar ahead, but I'll take it back. Wow, Jace is hitting out the B2s.
Yes, he is. The Jace we're used to seeing, because Jace has been a little lackluster the past couple of weeks, but it's making up for it now. Whew. And yeah.
There's not much else to say.
No, it's not. Saiyans aren't quite out of it. They still have Great Ape Vegeta. And ouch, nice blast move from Bardock. Yeah, the Saiyans aren't out of this yet.
No, there's still a chance for them to win.
Oh, a nice dodge and counter by Jace, and a nice dodge by Bardock. Wow. Yeah, I know. Wow, that was
fantastic.
That was just really impressive countering and dodging right there. And you had to.
That's all it's going to take to finish it.
You had to imagine there's a look of surprise on Jace's face. He's like, "I got this." What?
That's true. And then the ape comes in.
And the ape comes in with a full bar of health, and now we have an even fight, folks. We have an even fight between the Ginyu Force and the Saiyans. And
this has been a very fantastic, interesting fight.
Oh no. Oh, Jace is lucky that beam missed. But the ape was tearing him apart with those combos. Oh, and Jace just can't seem to get anything started against the ape. And down goes Jace. It's all up to Goldo now.
Wow. Yeah, up to Gildo.
Oh, that's not a good thing. Let's just hope he doesn't try his ultimate against the ape.
I would not be surprised.
Right. Goldo's like, I'm not gonna launch my ultimate!
And the ape's like, you what?
And Goldo trying to take the ape out. He does it!
Wow.
Ooh, what a close fight this is turning out to be.
Bardock is going to come in with max power though.
And Final Spirit wastes no time. Bardock, oh my god, and finishes the match.
Wow. That was a really interesting fight.
Wow, and that's one thing I've noticed. Bardock wastes no time. He will constantly come out and immediately fire off his ultimate.
What? Do you know what AI he's on?
No, I'd have to go take a look. I'm not sure. But very impressive from both teams.
Indeed.